on the scene of a fatal accident. You can see the flatbed is putting one of the vehicles, actually the only vehicle I believe involved in that, as they're towing pulling the cab to this vehicle as well behind that. The flatbed. But anyway, they have the flatbed out, and Heath Road is currently blocked right now. This is just off of 322 over in Russell in Geauga County, so you will have to avoid this area for a little bit longer as they do clear away the scene. But once again, investigators do remain on the scene as this was a fatal accident. All right, as for the other freeways, we look good, no other problems. Later on today, beginning at 7, we'll wrap up at 2, is construction that will have the East 9th ramp to 77 South closed. All righty, Scott, over to you.
All right, Patty, thank you. We're going to take a look at radar, and no storms, at least not right now. Had a few of them late last night, and the storms did pop up yesterday. Wasn't as widespread as what we initially thought, and then looking back, the warm front just, again, like we talked about, warm fronts have a tendency to have a mind of their own, and this one got hung up a little bit, and so we didn't have that focusing mechanism for storms. And right now, we're behind it. Temperature 68 Hopkins, 71 here at Fox 8. Now, look at what's going to happen. The warm front's going to go north. That means we're going to allow for not only more warmth, but more humidity today. We're going to start out with more sunshine than we had yesterday, and the setup does highlight the chance of maybe a pop-up storm. The chances are very small. Of course, the humidity will be high enough to trigger it versus a warm front. And regardless of whether or not we see storms today, we're probably going to break a record. The record high is 85. We hit 85 yesterday, and I don't see any reason why we can't get past that today. So that's why we're going to go for a high of 87. What's the weekend have in store? We'll check it out in a little bit.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Scott. Well, get your sunglasses out for this next story.
That's for sure. A woman was in court fighting charges that she was trying to get her child hooked on sun tanning too. Here's Jenny Moles.
In court, she pleaded not guilty to endangering her child by taking her into a tanning booth.
I'm innocent.
But what she's not innocent of is torturing her own skin with that flabbergasting tan.
That's the mother.
Oh, my God.
That's the mother.
She's 44 or 84.
She's 44, and she's burnt up.
Talk about tan lines. That's a tan that crosses the line, sort of like this. Though her shade changes from interview
I've been tanning my whole life.
to interview.
Mommy tans.
Maybe because of the lighting?
You know, she's my little girl. I mean, that's not normal.
All of those interviews make her mugshot look normal. 44-year-old Patricia Krenzel of Nutley, New Jersey, was arrested after her daughter showed up at school with a sunburn.
And did you get a suntan?
Yeah. Hey. I did.
Anna told the school nurse she got it going tanning with Mommy, and the school called Child Services. Mommy says Anna got some sun playing outside.
She's 6 years old. Yes, she does go tanning with Mommy, but not in the booth.
When she showed up for court with her pale-face attorney, the whites of her eyes stood out as she rolled them.
Would never, ever allow her child to go inside a tanning bed.
And though she stated her case convincingly that this is all a misunderstanding at her daughter's school, it's hard to look past her skin tone. Early onset mummification, said one poster. Another said she resembled an Oompa Loompa from Willy Wonka.
Oompa Loompa Loompa Dee Dee.
Or Magda in There's Something About Mary.
Hi, doll, you're in my light.
Patricia Krenzel seems like a perfect candidate for Way Too Tan, a blog that collects those who have fried themselves to a crisp. But there's nothing funny about skin cancer, and the word tanorexic kept coming up. Some researchers say people may get addicted to UV rays, that UV rays produce endorphins, those feel-good chemicals. But this mom's not feeling so good now.
I'm a wonderful mother.
How much do you love your daughter?
I would die right now for her.
Patricia, are you excessively tanning yourself, though?
Yes.
Yes, you admit that, okay.
No shades of gray in that answer. She prefers shades of brown. Jeannie Moe, CNN.
The whole thing's preposterous.
New York.
Oh boy. If you're just getting up this morning, 6:26 your time by now. An update on the opening of Cleveland's new casino is next.
All right, plus Scott Vegeta helped lead the Saints to a Super Bowl before coming to Cleveland, but his role in a bounty program will have him missing games this season.
Huge fights. F0x, live, free, and only on Fox.
Hi, I'm Angelo Petiti. At Petiti's, we have the most beautiful and comfortable all-weather patio furniture in really exciting new colors, finishes, and fabrics. Let Petiti's help you create your perfect outdoor living space. Right now, save 40% on our patio collection.
Is this the year you bank anytime, anywhere? In need of mobile banking? This is the year. How can we help? First Merit Bank. You first.
Think about it. Why do you choose Mr. Hero? Is it our perfectly seasoned all-beef steaks and burgers? Our unique blend of flavors? Maybe. It's that every order is cooked fresh and served fresh. Straight from the grill to you. What's that? The taste. I knew it.
Right now at Mr. Hero, get a 10-inch Roman burger for just $5.
Nobody craves the same old, same old. The difference is the taste. Mr. Hero. Think about it.
Mr. Hero, prepared fresh for you.
I got a mild.
Oh, you didn't get the spicy?
It said like a mild spicy, like a medium mild. I don't even know what that means.
Popped enough?
Yes.
Want to check the dog again? You want a little sippy drink? You know, a little bendy straw?
Good.
And it's all hunky-dory?
Ready to go.
You go to the bathroom?
I'll hold it.
Okay, Tribeca Film on Demand proudly presents.
We bring Tribeca to your home whenever you want.
Sorry.
Passionate about movies? We invent ways to love them even more. Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better.
Be advised, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save up to 80% on a spa, swim spa, outdoor kitchen, patio furniture, and sauna. This weekend only. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of all remaining inventory at Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds. Over 100 spas on display and everything must go. See the revolutionary swim spa. You can exercise, swim, and relax without the expense and maintenance of a pool. Spas starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Spas, saunas, barbecues, outdoor kitchens, and patio furniture. This weekend only at Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds. Free parking, free admission. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
Is this the year you start thinking ahead? 17 years or so? Planning for college? This is the year. How can we help? First Merit Bank. You first.
Hi, I'm Angelo Petiti.
And I'm AJ Petiti. At Petiti's, we grow a huge selection of perennials right here in our greenhouses in Northeast Ohio. With deliveries to all our stores every day, you're getting the freshest, highest quality plants for your home.
Stop into Petiti's and see what's new today.
Fox 8 News is sponsored by Infinity of Bedford, a Penske automotive dealership.
All right, good morning, everybody. The humidity has really begun to climb. Climbed yesterday along the warm front, and now the warm front behind us, or ahead of us, I should say. The humidity and the temperatures will be allowed to get even warmer and higher, and more like the middle of July versus the third day of May. All right, fox8.com forecast online just posted the 8-day. Also, the weather graphic, the forecast weather graphic, which highlights the forecast now for tomorrow and on Saturday. Again, the warm weather is not going to last a long time here. We are going to get back to normal pretty quick. Updates on my fan page as well as Angelica's fan page this morning on Twitter, Google+, Pinterest. Scott's World of Weather looking at hurricane season and how this winter pattern could very well drive hurricane season, how we look at the connections between the winter and summer. And I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but again, if you're vacationing on the East Coast, maybe an interesting article to take a look at, especially taking us into July and August. Storm Fox radar, all is quiet. That is not rain. Sometimes the radar picks up the humidity and the moisture, and right now there is no rain anywhere close to Ohio as we check out the current readings, which have been pretty much in the 60s away from the shoreline. Now, spring storms, difficult to time. We mentioned this yesterday. Difficult to time for two reasons. One, warm fronts, in my opinion, are probably one of the most difficult fronts to forecast because the clusters of storms have a tendency to fire up in the overnight period and during the day. The storms today will be very similar, except there's no warm front. These will be just more driven by the humidity and some leftover boundaries from the storms that we had late yesterday. We're still looking at the warmest temperatures since the middle of March. Might break a record today as we take a look at our setup through tomorrow. Warm front north. Notice the tropical humidity and the cooler weather trying to push this front away from us. But that warm flow, unsettled pattern will continue through at least tomorrow. So we are looking at temperatures climbing nicely today, upper 80s. There will be a couple of storms popping popping up later on this afternoon. They'll be spotty. Chances, coverage under 20%. This is not going to be a widespread event by any stretch. Tomorrow, I think we're all going to get a little bit of rain and thunder on this cold front. Again, more definitive timing on this warm front late tomorrow. Showers, a couple of them early Saturday, followed by a cool down over the weekend. Notice the next front that might develop on Monday. I think the indications are Monday we'll probably have a few storms. It's a weak front, followed by another shot of cooler weather by the end of next week. So warm, humid start already this morning. Mostly sunny. Clouds will be increasing later on. There will be a couple of pop-up storms. Most of us won't see them. There will be a few, just like last night, high of 87. Plenty of clear skies tonight. Once again, very humid. Humid day tomorrow. Highs around 82. We'll cloud over. Showers, thunderstorms develop along the cold front late tomorrow. A couple of showers early Saturday. You'll feel the humidity and temperatures drop to near 70. We'll see some late day sun Saturday. Sunshine Sunday, only 68. Chance of storms Monday, 70s. And looks like we'll be back into the 60s Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. So, yeah, a couple shots of warmth, and then we get back to normal here pretty quick.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
6:32 is your time right now.
All right, let's see how traffic is looking up in Sky Fox this morning. Patty Harkins got the latest. Good morning, Patty.
Hey, good morning to you, Christy. Beautiful morning here in Sky Fox. We are along I-271 over by Mayfield, and traffic is flowing well. Just left the scene of that fatal accident along Heath Road off of 322 in Geauga County, and that scene has been cleared away, so Heath Road has been reopened. All looks good here along 271. A bit of construction over there along Mayfield as you head towards I-271. So do keep that in mind. You always want to slow it down through all construction zones. 480 over by State, that's been running well this morning. No troubles to report. Do keep in mind that there will be construction today. The East 9th ramp to 77 southbound will be closed between 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. That'll happen today and tomorrow. Also, big closure overnight. The Innerbelt southbound will be closed between 77 and 490. That takes place tonight at 8 and will reopen by 6 tomorrow morning. All right, back to you guys.
Patty, thank you. Topping the news this morning, get ready to ante up. State officials have cleared the way for the Cleveland's casino to open its doors.
Fox 8 News reporter Stacey Fry is live downtown with when that will happen and what we can expect. Good morning once again.
Good morning. Yes, the big event now only 11 days away. With the Ohio Casino Control Commission's vote yesterday, Horseshoe Cleveland became fully licensed, and Rock Ohio Caesars announced that the grand opening will be Monday, May 14th, making the Horseshoe the first casino in the state of Ohio. Developers have invested $350 million into turning the old Higbee's building into a brand new game. They'll hold a trial run on Thursday, invited guests only to a soft opening where they make sure that everything's running properly. Then the following Monday, doors open.
Then it'll be an exciting day for us and for the folks in Cleveland. Then we'll be very honored to be the first licensee in the state of Ohio.
Now, here's the deal. Monday, May 14th, doors open at 9:30. There are going to be some priority VIP guests who are first in line, so several hundred of those. Valet parking opens on Ontario at noon. Public can start lining up at 11 o'clock in the morning, so clearly they're preparing for a lot of people to be flooding the doors. 9 hours in line for the casino? I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody who might do it.
Yeah.
Stacey Fry reporting live. Thank you very much. In other news right now, the NFL lowers the boom on 4 players involved in a bounty scandal, including a member of your Cleveland Browns. Saints linebacker Jonathan Vilma received the most severe punishment. He's been suspended for the entire 2012 football season. 3 other players will also miss some games this year, including Browns linebacker Scott Fujita. He's been slapped with a 3-game suspension. Fujita admits he contributed money to reward players for making good plays when he was a member of the New Orleans Saints, but he did not tell teammates, according to him, to hurt anybody. Here's what some of Fujita's current teammates on the Cleveland Browns have to say about the scandal.
It's a bummer for our team. He's a extremely talented player, but more than that, he's a guy that you just really lean on in the locker room.
Can't even argue about it. What I think really doesn't matter. But I know that he'll be around the facility. He'll be able to guide the guys behind him, or the young guys, or everybody on the team.
Scott is a heck of a leader and a heck of a player, and you know, whenever this thing's over, look forward to having him back.